Now we're going to begin our journey into masking by taking a look at this shot taken in North Carolina of a beautiful sunset with a farmhouse in the foreground. And I know you can see very little of the farmhouse right now, but there were two exposures that had to be done in order to capture both. So let's take a look at the second one, which was exposed only for the foreground, and of course the clouds are blown out. So how do we combine these two to retain the best elements of each? Well, first thing I've done is I wanted to give the clouds a little bit of treatment to boost the drama of the clouds, so I ran this image through Color Efex Pro. It's a Photoshop plugin, and I've indeed added to the dramatic impact of the clouds and actually brought up the farm so that the combination of the photo, hey, looks nice. Looks very good. But when you zoom in on it and take a closer look, you can see all the noise that has come up out of the dark area of the image. And so that's just not going to work. So we need to combine another image with it in order to get rid of the noise, but yet maintain the same balance of dynamic range. So what we're going to do is click on this one, pull it off the dock, get the Move tool, hold down the Shift key, left click, drag it in, and then we reposition it to make sure it matches. Now this is where the masking comes in. What we're going to do is we're going to put a mask over this layer right here in order to combine the sunset from this layer, which looks really nice, with the foreground from this layer. And parenthetically, we can take a look and see that there is no noise down here, or at least not anywhere near as much as there was. Yeah, see, very little noise at all. Yet we still have the same luminosity properties, and actually it looks a lot better. There's more detail in there with the noise removed. So let's go ahead and establish our mask. We're going to click on the rectangle icon at the bottom of the layer panel with the hole in the middle of it. There's our mask. Go over and grab our brush. Make sure we got black. And what I want to do is set the opacity at about 50% and blend this in. Give a little bit bigger on the brush size by hitting the right bracket key, and then just start painting. And as we go across the mask, the layer below, with the really nice sunset on it, is beginning to be revealed. And that's looking better and better. And what we have to be careful about is how it looks right here in this border between the trees and the sky. We have to be careful to get that correct. So we're going to go ahead and come back down here. That's why we want a gradual blend of these two elements. So we just paint across. Now most of the white has been erased, and we are aware of that. So we may as well go to 100%. It looks like we're going to be fine if we go to 100%, but I still want to get down into these trees just a little more to let that blend together a lot better. Now, and the other great thing about masking is I can now click on this middle layer and do further adjustments, which I think I'm going to do. I'm going to add a little bit of contrast on there with the curves dialog box, because that middle layer is shining through the top layer thanks to the use of a mask. And I think that looks good. There we go. I like that. And there's other things that we can do to this image to spruce it up, but the basics are there. We've erased the top of the mask, revealing the layer below and combining the good element from this layer with the good element for this layer for this finished product. And if you want to save it, you just go up here, flatten the image. We got a brand new, properly balanced dynamic range landscape shot of a sunset of a farmhouse in North Carolina. Now, coming up in the next movie, we're going to look at another example of masking and how you can use it.